Alright, let's go for a ride.
What else?
What's up, YouTube? It's us again. We're going on a drive. And it's me and my little best buddy here, Luis. We're heading down south and we're going to have breakfast at my auntie's place in a very nice place called Ponderosa. Anyway, I'm not here to talk to you about that. This is not a destination video, guys. Rather, I'd like to talk to you about something that boggled my mind, for a long time, and that's whether should I modify my Miata or not. So I figured a lot of people probably have the same kind of problem that I have, the same kind of issue that we think about whether we should modify our Miatas, our NDs specifically, or not. You see, the ND is a very new car, recently came out, the 4th generation Miata, and there are two schools of thought when it comes to the Miata. And the first school of thought there is to keep it stock. A lot of people would prefer to keep the car stock. And these are the purists. I hear a lot of people say that the Miata it's a perfect car. I hear people say that the Japanese engineers spent so much time and effort just perfecting the formula of the Miata, the recipe of the Miata, that it doesn't make sense for you to modify it. It's already perfect out of the factory. Now that's one side. Plus, another advantage of not modifying your Miata is it tends to keep the resale value high. You see, with a perfectly stock, pristine, low mileage Miata, after maybe 10-15 years, you'd see the value of your car hold a lot more. So there's that. Now the other side is the side where I wanna modify my Miata. I wanna take it to the next level in terms of performance, in terms of looks, and I wanna customize it, make it my own. So those are the two schools of thought when it comes to the Miata. Now, I don't really know where I would want to go at first, but having driven this car for several months now, I'm kind of on the other side, on the second part. I'm on that camp where I want to modify the Miata. Why so? See, I'm not a lazy driver, I'm not a slow driver, and I love to drive fast, within limits, of course. And if you saw in my recent video, I recently went on a track day, and on the track day, I put the car through its paces, and I reached my limits when it comes to performance, when it comes to the Miata's performance. All right, so I saw some limitations when it comes to the brakes. I saw some limitations when it comes to the tires. I saw some limitations in the suspension, especially that hell of a body roll. All right, so what? I'm just gonna talk, anak, just for a little while, then we can go drive, okay?
It is so long.
Yeah, don't worry. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. The Miata, as a street-driven daily driver, it's as perfect as you can ever get, okay? The suspension, even with the body roll, it's perfectly tuned to just let you know where the limits are, and the power is more than enough for the car. If you're just gonna daily drive it on a regular basis, it's perfectly fine. It's perfect, okay? Now here's the thing. I'm not that kind of driver, okay? Sometimes I like to hoon it, and I like to take it on track days, and there is a big chance I'm gonna track it in the near future. So given my use of the car, I think it would be better for me to modify it, and I've started doing that. You've seen me put some cosmetic mods, you've seen me change the exhaust, give it a better exhaust note. I mean, yeah, the car is perfect out of the factory, but my god, when I took out the exhaust, the stock exhaust system weighed like 9.3 kilos, while the exhaust that I put in, the Fujimura exhaust, it's only 3 kilos. So at the very least, I got a weight savings of 6 kilos right there. So that's a performance gain already. I put in a spoiler, put in some brake pads, and I'm gonna, you know, start tweaking the suspension. But that's all to make the car perform better than stock. That's where I'm coming from, guys. It doesn't really matter if you're gonna modify it because you know, you want to personalize it or what, or keep it stock. It all boils down to what makes you happy. If it makes you happy just to have a perfectly stock Miata, then that's good. But if you want to have a little bit more performance, a little bit more safety, then modifying it probably would be the way to go. That's how it goes, guys. I'm not dissing on anyone. I just wanna, you know, this is my own opinion. I'm here, I'm gonna modify this Miata. I want to enjoy it. It's mine. I didn't buy it for the next buyer. I didn't do that. So I don't really give a frick about about resale value. Not like I'm gonna sell this in like a few years, no? One final note before we sign out, because my little boy just wants to talk and wants to bond with his dad. Yeah. One final note, guys. If you're gonna modify your Miata, please modify it to make it better. Alright? There's a lot of eBay performance mods out there that, you know, sounds good, looks good, but it's just made based on inferior materials. You don't want that, guys. The Miata is a perfectly tuned, you know, machine, finely tuned machine. You don't want to ruin it, to ruin the balance. Okay, so if you're gonna modify it for the better. Modify it for better performance, better safety. Looks is just one thing, but looks isn't everything, guys. So modify it to make it better. Now you're wearing a finely tailored Italian suit. Don't ruin it by putting on cheap Chinese shoes. Alright? And by the way, check it out. Wearing my Reparo driving gloves. Not sponsored by Reparo, guys. I just love them, and for like less than 40 bucks, can't go wrong with them, guys. We're learning how to open highway. So that's my thoughts on modifying your Miata. Do whatever makes you happy, guys. It all boils down to that. Okay. So if you want to see some nice, tasteful modifications based on my own opinion, just subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Scarlet Miata. I'm going to take you through the stuff that I'm going to do to make this car safer and perform better on the street and on the track. And I'm going to put in some more destination videos just to show you the beautiful country, our beautiful country, the Philippines. And I guess that's all, guys. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And this is another new format I'm trying out. One that's facing me while I'm on the highway. Hope my audio's okay. Anyway, that's all for today, guys. Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Luis.
Bye-bye.